Sweet Nightmare ASMR. Oh, hello. So, you said this is your first time having your fortune read. You're just in time for your reading. I see. Now, I recall on the phone you had some doubts about me being legitimate. Is that the case? No, don't worry. You're not the first customer to doubt my abilities. You may doubt me now, but after our session is over, you will leave this room a changed man. Now, I believe that you agreed to pay in person. Good. Now, let's begin, shall we? First, I'm going to shuffle the cards. Now, my methods are slightly unorthodox. Before we get to the cards, I will need to put you into a small trance. Now, I want you to focus on this pendulum for me. Follow the pendulum. You are going to become entranced by the pendulum. I want you to follow its movements very, very closely. Focus on nothing but the movements of the pendulum. Good. Now, I want you to breathe in time with the pendulum. Take a deep breath as it goes up. And now take a deep breath back out. So breathe in and out. Good. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, I believe it's time for your reading. Are you ready to see what the first card says? Your first card is the Empress. We will get to what that means later. Remember to keep following the pendulum. Don't forget, keep breathing in and out. And watch the pendulum very, very closely. This is very important for my reading to be the most accurate. Are you ready for your next card? Oh. Here we have the Fool. But you already knew that, didn't you? I want you to keep breathing and following the pendulum closely, my dear. Otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing. Now your next card. Oh my, it's the Death card. How eerie. I wonder what that could mean. Now keep your eyes focused on the pendulum, boy. Just like that. You can feel it working, can't you? You know, you must have realized by now you're in far too deep to escape. Oh dear. You should have guessed. It's the devil. You thought you'd recognize the devil if you saw him, didn't you? Oh my boy, the devil has many different forms, and some of them are quite pleasing to the eye. Keep following the pendulum. You're completely entranced now, aren't you? I don't need to remind you to breathe or to follow the motion of the pendulum. I don't need to anymore. You are completely hypnotized. Hypnotized by the devil. You're probably thinking, why me? Right now, aren't you? Well, you're nothing special. Just another fool who's fallen into my trap. You know I'm not as young as I look, you know. I have been preying on boys like you for longer than you have breathed air. How do I maintain my beautiful, youthful beauty, you ask? Well, because of foolish boys like you. But I have no use of you now. As you can see, I am already young and beautiful. But in 10 years, who knows? Perhaps I'll need a fresh dose of youth. Yes, that's what I'll do. I will take you out of this trance, and you will forget everything. You will think I was just a mere fortune teller, and you will go back to your regular, dreary life and forget all about me until the day I click my fingers and call for you, and you will run straight back to me and give me everything. I will get my youth back, and you will take all of my years and turn to dust for me. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope you make the most of the time you have left. Now, I'm going to count to 10, and at the click of my fingers, you are going to wake up, and you will forget everything. All you will remember is that a beautiful young woman read your fortune today and told you everything is going to turn out just fine. Perhaps you will even recommend me to your friends, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wake up.